Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever the case may be for you. It's the Fire Guy with Boys on Gaming, bringing you a DIY how to make up your own Ethernet. It's pretty simple. You just have to buy a few things. You know, your probably initial investment is going to be about $100, depending on how much wire you do get. So I do recommend now getting the Cat 6 instead of Cat 5e. Do not get the Cat 5 because that's not going to do you any good at this point. But go ahead, if you can't afford the Cat 6 for some reason, just get the Cat 5e and you'll probably be fine. But as time goes on, that's going to be phased out and it's just going to be Cat 6. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one of the tools you need to get. Something along these lines. I bought this at Lowe's. It's 16 bucks. It does the phone jack and it does the Ethernet, and the phone jack, and it also cuts. So this is a cheap tool, 16 bucks. And that's basically what it's worth, 16 bucks. It doesn't do the best job, but it does what I need to do. I don't do this all the time, so to me it's not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead. There are other tools for other jobs that you will use this for, or use other things for, but that's another video that I'll take care of. That's all you need to actually make Cat 5 wire like you'd buy at the store. Alright, so you're going to have to get the phone, you know, your cover, if you want to call it, that goes over your jack itself. Alright, so you can get 50 packs, and that's what I did. That's probably 15 bucks, maybe this is probably $5-10 bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this wire and show you how this works. Now when I do this, it might cut the end off through the jacket, because this is 16 bucks. Like I said, if I'm careful it's fine, but if I am not careful it will go ahead and cut too much and one of the wires will be jacked. So it comes through a hair. See if we can get that to you. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut this over the trash can so I don't make a mess. Alright, so I barely let it click, so we'd be good here. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pull that off. We're good to go there. Alright, so you have all these wires, they're twisted around. You're going to have to go ahead and turn them around. You have to untwist them, and when you do this, you will have a little piece of threading. I go ahead and just cut that off with a pair of cutters. That's just my preference. I'm sure other people do the same thing. Now we do want to talk about color coordination. Honestly, as long as they both ends match, that's all that matters. Most professionals, I guess, from my understanding, go ahead and do white orange, orange, white green, blue, green, white brown, and brown. Okay, so you have a candy stripe and you have a solid color. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to get it ready for you guys and show you here in a second. Alright, so here we are. We have white orange from your right, white orange, orange, white green, blue, green, white brown, and brown. So that's the order that I use. It's pretty standard, I guess, across the industry. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to go ahead and get another jack out here in a second. Alright, so we have all these in line, and we have our jack. Alright, so that I have the jack this way, and it'll be the orange to the left. Alright, left of when it's facing down. We'll go ahead and squeeze all these in here, and we'll go ahead and thread it up in there. Now, when you get threaded, things cross, so just go ahead and check it. So I see white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, and brown. So we're good to go. Okay, make sure it's in there good. Go ahead and get your crimper out, put it in there. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt for some reason. Alright, so there we go. We're going to go ahead and crimp down. You heard it crimp a little bit. Now I always do it a couple extra times, just make sure, because I've had a time or two where it didn't actually crimp all the way, and I went ahead and put it in service and I had issues. It's not working. I'm like, oh great, here we go. So, but that was in the beginning when I ran everything, which was craziness for our game room, and I'll do a video about it and what my thoughts, what you need to do if you do build a game room, maybe for your kids or yourself, or you and your kids like I did. Thoughts I had that I wish I would have different and everything else. So there you go. It's very simple. You can do it yourself. It'll save you a lot of money in the long run. Just go ahead and make that initial investment and you will be good to go. Alright guys, this is C-Fire Guy with Boys on Gaming. Hopefully you do enjoy. Make sure you hit the like button if you do. Subscribe to our channel. I'll be doing more of these DIY for you guys as the time goes. We'll see how things work out. I got this video camera from Best Buy is an open box. We'll see if I keep it or not. It seems to be working pretty well. So hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. Guys, it's crazy we're out there, so be safe.